Didn't you eat your breakfast this morning? Hit it! Go on, get it! Yes!
We're in a rolling.
Could I after racing?
And underneath the big lights. And it's long gone midnight. You got to rise up.
What's that?
And she doesn't even think twice. It feels so right, it must be wrong. It feels so right, it must be.
Okay, attention all riders then. The moto sheets are now posted. Moto sheets now posted, all riders.
It feels so right.
So worth noting, riders, it's only going to be A finals and 4th motos. So all you riders then should be checking those moto sheets and getting yourselves ready to go racing. Once again, we've got 2 boards up, one by the pens and one at the back of the start hill. Our first rack of riders, they're getting ready and set on the gates. Oh, here we go, the South Champs is underway. Good luck to your favourites and junior cruiser Tyler Coombs from the Southwest out there in front. Alex Monday just in, taken there for that second spot. It looks like Theo Pope moving through. So it is Tyler Coombs your leader for the Southwest. Then it is Theo Pope for Bournemouth in second. Luca Mansi chasing Alec Monday down hard there for that 3rd spot. Then Jack Wiggins is back in 5th. And then we've got Amber Shepherd there in 6th. Coming down the final straight now. Tyler Coombs hanging on here. Theo Pope trying his best to get hold of that lead. But Tyler Coombs it is who's got it. The second rack of these guys. And it looks like the B spot. Josh Marlin has got the early lead here for Hersden. Back in second looks like Max Spears there for Gosport. So Martin Lee, Spears there in the second. In 3rd place, it looks like Zach Rendell Todd for Cyclopar. Then Tom Whittaker for Bournemouth. Then it looks like Luke Terry and Arness Amont in behind. Josh Barnum, though, he's going to take his. Spears in second. And Zach Rendell Todd and Tom Whittaker close for 3rd. As moto number 3, Expert Cruiser now. And it looks like Finley Mead in there for Andover out there in front. From Josh Werner in there for TNT. Then we've got, next up that looks like Travis Wilson already. Finley Mead has dusted this moto number 3. Werner gets the second. It looks like Travis Wilson got the 3rd. As we go into 30 plus ladies cruisers, Rennie Darwell I can see in there going well. Along with Beth Fletcher in there. Going around the outside is Rennie Darwell and Bethany Fletcher, your 1 and 2 here. Followed closely for Knightwood, that looks like Nicola Kennard, then Helen Biggs. And then it looks like the 904 of Isabel Potter. But Rennie Darwell now has pulled a little bit clear now, Bethany Fletcher. And she'll take it. From Beth Fletcher will get the second. But Rennie Darwell then you win. Beth Fletcher in second. Helen Biggs got past Nicola Kennard there for 3rd, and Isabel Potter getting 5th. More from the ladies, 30 plus cruisers now. Looks like Nikki Spears has got out there in front there for Gosport. So Nikki Spears is your leader. Then it looks like the 5.5 of Anita Wong in there in the 2. Tabitha Rendell in 3. Ali Morgan in 4. And Nikki Spears still leads, but here comes Anita Wong for trying to have the one last go, but the finish line comes in time for Nikki Spears. 17 to 29-year-old cruisers now out on the track, and I think that looks like Will Smith out there in front on the 1S. Indeed it is. So Smith out there in front. Reece Trotter going with him, trying to come around the outside. Smith and Trotter goes the high-low, and it might just work. Neck and neck down the final straight. Trotter and Smith, impossible to tell them apart. As 30 to 39-year-old cruisers now, Mario Berno in there. Doing it for Brazil, Mark Warfield is up into the 2nd spot. Rob Wampera, he's there in 3rd. And then we've got Steve Wilcox in there for Knightwood, back in 4. Berno it is down the final straight. Warfield giving chase though, it might not be over yet. But Berno just sees the lawn coming from. Anthony Howes leads them out then in 40 to 44 cruisers and has put open right up down that 2nd straight. Looks like Paul Terry has got into the 2nd spot. Matt Pickering is there in third. Good get well soon to Will Pickering, who had a crash here yesterday. Bashed himself up pretty bad, has had to sit things out today, so hopefully he'll be back soon. Anthony Howes it is, he's going to take it from Paul Terry in second, and Pickering just edging out Pritchard there for third place. 40 to 44 cruisers now. It looks like Damien Mead having the lead in this one. Stephen Hassel trying to go with him there in the two. So it's Damien Mead leading. Stephen Hassel there in the two spot. Then pulling away from Howard Blake's next. And then it's Paul Bradshaw. And neck and neck down the final straight. Hassel's coming for one last go at Damien Mead. It's close on the line. Blakes gets the third. Bradshaw in four. Dan Winwood gets the five. 45 class cruisers, and it looks like your well number 4 and Bournemouth's own John Moore out there in front. He's your early leader in this one, followed by Chris Carter there in the second. They're clear already of Darren Boughton and Andy Williams and Mark Lewis. John Moore knows this place like the back of his hand. He's out there and he's across the line already.
Oh my God!
So more from the 45 plus guys, and then we're going into the 50 pluses. And it looks like Neil Hope's in there for Bristol out there in front, followed by Nick Priest for Merton. It's Hope's out there for the southwest, Priest out there for the south, and then just in behind, it looked like Andy Lee. It is. So Hope's is still in there, and Priest is trying to come after him, but Neil Hope's may have just hung on. He has. Priest, Lee, and then it looked like Gary Willard's back in 4. Another 50 plus guys on the track, some names you'll know pretty well. Factory Team Bikes 1 and 2. Big sponsors here today, and it's Keith Wilson and Billy Stuffle out there in front with Phil Beer back in third place, and then Pat Robinson following in behind. But it's the Factory Team Bikes duo 1 and 2, but in which order? As Billy Stuffle trying to come back at Keith Wilson. It's close on the line with Phil Beer getting the third. So Factory Team Bikes sponsored mixed 6 and unders on the track. Just ID the riders as their little heads pop over that first berm, and it's Sonny Card in there for Peckham. It looks like Finley Collis in there in the second spot. And then in third, Harry Keats for Runnymede. So Sonny Carter is your leader. Finley Collis there in the second. Harry Keat is next. Then we got Freddie Dubman and Kellen Joyce. And then we've got the 015 Charlie Long and Oscar Parkinson. Doing it for Bournemouth. Oh, Sonny Carter, his legs are all over the place. But he manages to hold it together. And close on the line. Go! Sonny's legs were all over the place on that last straight, and how he managed to keep on hold of that bike, I'll never know. Finn Phillips here for Bournemouth. I think he's out there in front in this one. This is more from the 6 and under Factory Team Bike sponsored Pocket Rockets. Kai Blaine is there in the 2. Back in the 3 looks like Reed Hughes, and then we've got the 359 of Danny Stevens. But Finn Phillips, your South's number 1, looking to add the South title to his resume. Kai Blaine has got the second. As we're going now, more from the 6 and unders. And it's Davin, Erdem and Gattu out there in front for Peckham. So Davin's out there in front, Southwest rider there in 2, that's got to be Zach Avery. And then just in behind them, it looks like Austin Trowbridge, I think that is in 3rd, it is. And then Bournemouth in 4th. That'll be Ollie Johnson. But already pulling away from the rest of the field, Davin Oriel and Gattu for Peckham still has that lead, and he's opened up. And he's a long way clear of Zach Avery in 2nd, Austin Trowbridge next, then Ollie Johnson, and then the 94 of Charlie King, and the 44 of Jake Avery.
Go Samson!
Well, from the 6 and unders, another moto, 4 motos for these guys, unbelievable. And it is the 38 for Runnymede, Ben Longley, out there in front. Bournemouth in second. That's Samson Townsend. And Samson Townsend sees the inside line and grabs the lead. And close in behind the 7.99 Luke Wilcox, not far away in case something goes wrong.
Good boy, well
But
done.
your leader is still Samson Townsend, with Ben Longley trying to come back at him quick.
Well done,
But
guys.
Townsend it is who hangs on. Longley gets the 2.
Go, 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 go,
On we
go.
go then for more factory team bike sponsored 7 and 8-year-old girls. And it is your world number 4 out there in front, Lucy Simpson for Gosport. She's your early leader in this one. Looks like 53. Thea Gaynor is there next, and a gap then to Lacey Baird. And the battle's on for 4th place with Zara Harris and Amelia Harvard-Taylor. Lucy Simpson for Gosport taking the 7 and 8-year-old girls. First moto. As we move on to the 7-year-old boys. And it's Andover out in front in this one, and that'll only mean Ryan Middleton, I think that is. No, it's Carl Summerfield. I beg your pardon. Carl Summerfield, it is your leader. Then we've got your world number 1, Elsa Rendell Todd. Back in the 2. Mixing it with the boys today. She's there in the 2 spot, 9.31 in 3. That's Jack Brand for Bournemouth. But coming down the final straight now, it looks like Carl Summerfield out there in front. Elsa's going to get the 2, Jack in 3, and Kyle Nelson and Ryan Middleton are battling out for 4. Moto number 19 right now on the track, going for 2 and 1 now. And is that Zander Motherwainwright out there in front? Indeed it is. He's the early leader with James Trowbridge in close behind. So Zander and James 1 and 2. Battles on for the 3rd spot, as it looks like the 11.5 showing up well there for the 3rd spot. That's Raul Stepanovs. But Zander Wright it is out there in front, with James Trowbridge there in the 2nd. Henry Ann with a late first there, he's to settle for 4th, just in behind Raul Stepanovs. As the rest of the 7-year-olds then come down that 2nd straight. It looks like Harrison Davis out there in front for TNT. Battles on for 2nd in behind. And it's the Southwest rider just edging it at the minute, but it could all change. That's Curtis Copeland, and now he's going after Harrison for the lead. Charlie Granger is there in 3rd. Harrison still hanging on. He just needs to get the last straight right, but here comes the 1.2 of Curtis Copeland. And it's close on the line in the end. Davis and Copeland. With Charlie Granger up in 3rd. As we go into the 8-year-olds now. It looks like Billy Brown out there in front. Leading the way, a pistol pattern there in the 2. Ewan Monday's back in 3. So Billy Brown for Bournemouth still out there in front, but here goes Lorenz Patton trying to thread his way through. It's Brown, Patton and Monday, your 1, 2 and 3. Billy Brown looks like he's going to hang on for now. Patton gets a 2nd, Monday in 3, and Harrison Collis for the Southwest in 4. More from the 8-year-olds now. Lucas Ellis in there for TNT out there in front. Then it looks like Merton Saints, Leo Kerfinen there in the 2. Jake Warfield's up in the 3, and look out because Lucy Hart is trying to thread her way through the outside lane there. And she switches to the inside to try and find a bit of luck. But already Lucas Ellis a long way clear of the rest of the field. Kerfinen hangs on for 2nd. Warfield in 3rd, Lucy Hart settling for 4th this time around as they've got 8-year-olds now in moto number 23 on today's programme. And it looks like Runnymede out there in front. I reckon that's Lewis Longley, indeed it is, out there in front. Then we've got the Gosport duo of Sam Perry-Ogden and the 25.5 Nathan Wilson there in the 3rd. But Lewis Longley is already away. Looks like he's going to take this one from Sam Perry-Ogden and Nathan Wilson, 2nd and 3rd for Gosport. On we go then, moto number 24. And Joshua Peddle, who is a doubt for today's race after hurting himself, but he's showing no ill effects after that injury earlier this week. He's out there in front with Lewis Fletcher there in the 2. Quincy Miller-Cole is there in the 3. But Joshua Peddle, his dad told me he was injured. It doesn't look like it. Look at him. He's out there in front. He's taken the win. Peddle takes it. Lewis Fletcher will get the second. Quincy Miller-Cole for Peckham in third. Girls 9 and 10-year-olds in the side. Sky Mother Wainwright out there in front in this one. With Samantha Baird there in the 2. And then it looks like Amber Shepherd back in 3. Shania Harris-Sherwood, good to see Shania back after injury. She's there in the 4. And there's 2, 5, 3. Sky Mother Wainwright out there in front. Samantha Baird's going to get the 2. Amber Shepherd in 3. Shania in 4. Layla Johnson and Pippa Stevens next. Another moto for the 9 and 10-year-olds, and it looks like the Jacobs girls are 1 and 2, but in which order? It's 4.5. That will be Tegan Jacobs leading Mia Jacobs in second. Then the number 20, that's Lily Adams for Gosport. 967 is next, Opal Kirkman. And then Sophie Price and Stephanie Mack. But it's Tegan Jacobs, Peckham 1 and 2, Jacobs sisters 1 and 2. With Mia Jacobs getting the second, Lily Adams in third. 9-year-olds now on the track. This is moto number 27. Ben Davey out there for Merton Saints, out there in front. Who's in behind? I reckon that's Ryder Joyce in there, Big Daddy Plates and Bournemouth. And here comes Ryder now, trying to make up some ground on Ben Davey. Ben Davey still has the lead. Oscar Simpson's back in the 3rd, and then it looks like Harry McCann in 4. Moto 28 now on the track, and it's again this more from the 9-year-olds. And from the outside, Casey Markley going high, wide and Hampson on the first turn to swoop past the early leader, who was number 23. That was Alfie Norris. And Stephanie Webb in there, mixing it with the boys today, as is Lucy Monday. And it's Casey Markley down the final straight. Alfie Norris in the 2. Steph Webb in 3, just ahead of Leo Kelly Holdsworth for the Hawks. In 4, Adam Sweetman and Lucy Monday next. Moto 29. Now on the track. And it's another world number 1 plate showing out there in front. It's Taylor Hunt, your early leader, from Ned Penny in the 2nd spot. Rudy Eichhorn in there in the 3rd. So Taylor Hunt it is out there in front. He's going to take the win. Penny in 2nd, Eichhorn in 3rd. And so Sasha De Souza for Hackney in 4th. 9-year-olds now back on the track. Moto number 30. It's 5.75. Ethan Ashton out there in front from Josh Dupree's in 2nd. Rossi O'Brien there in the 3rd and Bailey Miller in 4. Taylor Hunt holding on there for the win. Sorry, Ethan Ashton from race. Well, Ethan Ashton there, holding on for the win. Dupree's there in the 2nd. As we go on to moto number 31, here's the 10-year-olds. Max Avery out there in front from in 2nd place. Looks like Niall Kennard. Then the 197. Coming next, Martin Gatchu. Max Avery for the Southwest. Looks like he's going to come across the line winner. Moto number 32 for the 10-year-olds now on track. Taking a guess here that Daniel Howes is out there in front. Indeed he is. Nico Satchel there in the 2. And then Geordie Hart's in the mix as well. He's down to 4th. There's Nico Satchel there in the 3rd now, being reduced to 2nd by Robert Head. As Daniel House takes Robert Head gets the 2nd. Moto 33. Lucas Craig out there in front, Gosport. And it looks like Gosport could be 1 and 2 here. Rocco Dove has made his way into the 2 spots. 644 is next, Dylan Merrick. Then Sean Berry. Then it looks like Lewis Devlin. And Luke Terry. And that's the order as they come across the line. Louise Beck then, this is the girls 11 or 12-year-olds, Louise Beck in there. Leading the way, 147 Phoebe Gaynor, then 670 Roxy Hinton, back in the 3rd. And Louise Beck still out there in front, Phoebe Gaynor and Roxy Hinton 2nd and 3rd. 11-year-olds now on track. Just see that he's out of 0-1 on the plate. Sebastian Panin, the British champion. Oh, Emily Hutt's gone wrong. She's on the grass, but managing to hold it together. She's okay. So Sebastian Panlin out there in front. Lenny Cheeseman almost making a mistake there, but he's okay. He'll get the 2nd. I'm glad to report Emily Hutt's okay. After slightly coming off track there. And she'll be back for more in round 2. 11-year-olds there, Moto number 36, who we got out there in front, is one for the Southwest. It's Tyler Coombs, good on 20-inch and on a cruiser, we saw him earlier. Caden James is there in the 2 spot. It looks like Boyd Marnham there in the 3rd. So Tyler Coombs then for the Southwest taking it, Caden James in 2nd and Boyd Marnham for Hersden in 3rd. And then Zach Rendell Todd from Cyclo Park in 4. Moto 37 as the commentator turns the page. Charlie Black in there for Gosport, and also in there, here comes Oliver Nisco up the inside. So it's Oliver Nisco out there in front from the 2.5 in 2nd place, Charlie Black. There's not a lot between them. Samuel Wright is in there in the 3. But it's Oliver Nisco holding on here. Charlie Black trying to come back at him. Nisco takes it. Black in the 2nd. 12-year-olds now in Moto number 38. Sam Penny in there for Bristol, going at it with the 4.5 and Theo Pope. Oh, and Sam Penny's gone. And the rest of the riders doing well to avoid him. But, so that left Theo Pope out there in front, Luca Mansi in 2nd, and Ty Sullivan. Both on the line between Luca and Ty for the 2nd. As a little Alfie J. Wallace for Merton in back in 4. Glad to report that Sam Penny's riding off okay. Hopefully none the worse. As out there in front in this one, Josh Marnham looking to add 20-inch to another rider looking for a 20-inch win and a cruiser win. But coming back at him, Alec Monday trying to force the issue here. It's going to be close on the line. Alec Monday and Josh Marnham almost together across the line. As now the girls 13 and 14-year-olds, and it looks like Izzy Pope on her home track. Pretty dominant in this one, although Ellie Junker is out there as well, and looks like this could be a test here for Izzy with Ellie in the field. 763 back in 3rd. That is Miriam Peel, but Izzy Pope hangs on for the win there. Ellie Junker getting the 2nd, and then the Merton duo 3rd and 4th. That's Miriam Peel and Chloe Long. Back we go with the 13-year-olds on track in this one. And it is 28 out there in front. Jack Bodman from 2.5. Ethan Craig there in the 2nd. Then James Campbell in 3rd. Broden Howarth in 4th. So Bodman in the end taking it. Craig in the 2nd. Campbell in third, Howarth in four. Well, Harley Collins back in the five. Josh Werner leading them out down that second straight. 13-year-olds in Moto 42. Reece Spelling in there for Gosport in the two. Ben Hodgson in three for Hurston. Then we got Jamie Baird and the 45 plate of Ollie Webb. Down the final straight, Josh Werner, no problem for him. He's out there in front and taking the win. Matt Hart blasting out the gate there in Moto number 43. He's out there in front. Kobe Joyce trying to get chased there in the two. It's Hart out there in front. Joyce is in the two. Trying to see who that is in three. It looks like Denny Laborde back in the third spot. Travis Wilson in fourth. But Matt Hart with Kobe Joyce trying to chase him down. Hart will take it. Kobe in second. Denny in third, and he's going to be close to fourth. Moto 44 is for the 14-year-olds. Finley Mead. This boy is quick. And he's out there in front. So Finley Mead it is out there in front. Spot who that is in second spot, getting chased. World number 3, Luke Schreiber. And then the 6.5 of Jason Daly back in third. But Finley Mead it is who takes it. Toby Harris leading them out then in Moto 45 for the 14-year-olds. Followed by the 25X, Nathan Congatong, and then Kevin Sharp. And Max Henderson Goodfellow with Mum going absolutely potty down below me here. And Toby Harris doing it. Big Daddy Plates and TNT in the win. Now we've got 4 riders for girls 15 and 16-year-old. Megan Doohig in there, so Big Daddy Plates winning the last race and they're on their way to winning another one. Megan Doohig is out there in front. Lily Walters and Ella Catford neck and neck for second place. And Sky Norris back in the 4th. There's Megan Doohig out there in front. She's going to claim the win in this one. It's going to be close to second. Lily Walters out Catford, all close. Sky Norris getting the 4th. 15-year-olds now on track. Looks like Evan Watson going neck and neck with Lewis Giles and coming through to take the pair of them. It looks like Ross Dell. So Ross Dell now goes from third to first. Evan Watson in second. Lewis Giles is in third. And then it looks like the 926 next of Logan Dixon. So away we go. Reece Deans. Another quick as lightning rider here in the south. Here he goes down that second straight and he's already pulling away from the second place rider. That looks like Jordell Horsley Horton in there for Peckham. And then we've got the 5.5 of Robert Fletcher, and in behind him the British champion Connor Hedges, and then the 9.5 of Ben Thompson, the 195 Aaron Ayling. But already Deans is across the line, done and dusted. Horsley Horton gets the second. We'll go then in 16-year-olds, Moto number 49. And it's the Hawks rider out there in front. I think that's Joe Brewer it is. Joe Brewer is the leader then, from in the second spot. Now, it's anyone's guess who's going to come out with second here. But Joe Brewer under pressure now from the 16.5. Deera Macaulay Perry in there in second. Reece Trotter's in this one. He's going up the inside to take the second spot. But the number 4 plate, Brandon Fermor, is your early leader. Trotter there in the 2 spot. Barney Priest is up in the 3rd. And then it looks like Aaron Massey in 4. But Fermor is taking it. Trotter in the 2. 17 to 29-year-olds in this one. It looks like 11.5 is that. Looks like Brindley Savage, isn't it, out there in front? No, 10.5. Owen Doohig that in the sale. That is Brindley Savage out there in front on a different plate to what I've got on the sheet. So Doohig, Bernice and Fabian Shaw in behind. The second, third and fourth. Masters now on the track, Moto 52, and it's Pinnock out there in front. Oh, we got a crash. Looks like Danny Taylor's gone on the second straight. It's Pinnock out there in front. Gary O'Brien in the 2. Then it looks like Adam Bidet in 3. So Pinnock out there in front, O'Brien, Bidet and Manning. 2 motos for vets, Jason King away well, but also away well was Christian Kift, and it's Kift out there in front, Potter's there in the 2. Bernie Shell's in 3, Jason King's in 4. Christian Kift in the lead position at the minute. Potter trying to go with him. Shell being forced wide. King is next. Oh, we've got a rider on the pebbles. Darren Meads has gone. Christian Kift it is out there in front. Trotter's going to get the 2. Shell's come through for 3. King in 4. More from the vets. 104. Ryan Davis out there in front. Graham Coburn going with him though, as Davis leading. Here comes Coburn round the outside trying to find a way through. Davis hanging on for now, down the second straight. And it looks like Coburn are coming up the inside. Oh, Davis is down. So that leaves Craig Hughes out there in front now with Coburn there in the second spot. Mark Dove is back in the 3rd. And then we've got the 5.2 of Richard Penny and 619 Martin Davey. But coming down the final straight, it's going to go to Craig Hughes this one. Coburn's going to get the 2. Here we go, 17 plus ladies, brought to you today by Big Daddy Plates. And who we got out there in front? It looks like Charlotte Green out there. On the 101 with Kat Davison back in the 2nd, Natalie Edwards up in the 3rd, and then we got the 224 of Abby Roberts in there. Kim Batsford's in the mix as well as Shanika Shaw, but Charlotte Green taking this one. Davison in 2, Edwards in 3, Roberts in 4, Batsford in 5, Shaw in 6. Earlier like Sylvie Vargas and Vanessa Harrison, 7 and 8. Factory team box, these guys, who's got a snap in this one? It looks like Bailey Rich Davis out there in front. Gideon Arena trying to go with him. It's Rich Davis out there in front. Gideon Arena's there in the 2. Billy Luckhurst in 3. Then Will Smith back in 4. There's a quality line up in this moto. As Rich Davis there, still out there in front. Arena in the 2. Luckhurst in 3. Smith hanging on for 4. Second moto then for the payback guys. Who's got out there in front? It could be Josh Wallace there for Big Daddy Plates, but being overtaken there down that second straight. It is the 10X of Ashley Binner out there in front. So it's Binner in front, Horwood's there now in the 2, Wallace down the 3. And then it looks like Darren Utley in 4, that's the order. Binner takes it, then the Big Daddy duo of Horwood and Wallace. On we go to the next rack of Factory Team Bike, Regional Payback, who's got this one? And it looks like Ryan Stack out there in front in this one. It's Stack from Kai White there in the 2 spot, then it looks like Harvey Hudson and Tian Isidore 3 and 4. But Stacky looks like he's going to hold on here with White all over his back wheel.